What's good, YouTube? It's your boy LV, and we back with another banger. Creepy TikToks that will not let you sleep at night, episode 10.
5 things you must prepare for before opening your road eye.
5 things that you need to be prepared for before you open your third eye. Before you open your third eye, you need to be prepared for your intuition to be on 1,000. Whether you ask for it or not, be prepared to see right through people. Burying your head in the sand is just not an option anymore. It may seem like a curse, but it really is a blessing. 2. Premonitions. If you're not ready or grounded enough to start seeing premonitions and events unfold before your eyes ahead of time, you might want to think twice. Once you open your third eye, whether you ask for it or not, you will start seeing visions and premonitions way ahead of time. And that could be a lot to handle. Keep yourself grounded. 3, if you're not prepared to lose about 90% of the people that you know in your life, you might want to rethink about trying to open your third eye. Between being able to see people's truths and true colors, on top of that, not being able to relate to anything that anyone that you've known previously, whether you cut them off, spirit cuts them off, or they cut themselves off from you, you need to be prepared. 5, start to see spirits or even shadow people. To be the scary, you definitely need to be prepared. This helps.
I agree with everything she just said. Let me know how I feel about that down below in them comments.
They was using this shit, bro, to spy on heaven, bro. They didn't make this telescope to try to like look through space and all that, bro. They using this to spy directly on heaven. Look at this shit. Bro, that telescope is to observe past the firmament wall, bro. Look, this is what they said that they seen in that shit,
Makes
right?
sense.
Mind y'all, this image just came out, bro. Y'all see this shit, right? They said this is on the FBI website. They said that this is supposed to be heaven. Now, a lot of y'all gonna say that, yo, this don't look, bro. This is what they said it looked like, but you know what this shit look like to me?
Last great rendition, we were the truth, the other worlds, returned home to the realm eternal. Asgard.
Now, y'all tell me they not trying to tell us, bro, that heaven is literally right above us and they've been spying on that shit?
Remain as a beacon of hope, shining out across the stars. And though we have fallen into man's myths and legends, it was Asgard.
Let's just keep it being, bro. They've been pointing that shit at the North Star and looking at the Most High, bro. Wake up!
I mean, they might as well just make it a tourist attraction so the world can go see the heavens with their own eyes. People spent millions of dollars to take the submersible down and see the Titanic and not come back? Right. I guess now we're just waiting for flying cars to pop out, because flying boats back in the 20s is crazy. That should tell you a lot about society and what they've been hiding from us.
Remember that Balenciaga model that went missing? And then this mannequin ended up showing up in a Balenciaga store that looked exactly like him?
Oh yeah, this kid.
So I'm doing a little bit of scrolling, and I see this video.
Yo, look at this dude in the airport. The dude is in like a glass box, sleeping. Fell asleep. And it totally broke me for a little while when I came up on it. I was like, no way, why do they have this cool box? Is it one at a time and it's like soundproof and you can go in and take a nap?
Nah, that looked like a real person.
Sculpture, The Traveler, Dwayne Hansen, 1925 to 1990.
Bronze, polychromed in oil, Mixed media with accessories, 1985. Florida artist. Polychromed in oil? What is that?
6. Bronze, polychromed in oil, mixed media with accessories, 1985. Florida artist. What in the world? That's 71 years, by the way. So, is that like a real dude? And he was a traveler? I love the accuracy of everything here. Like, that's really good. Kind of some, like, dark circles a little bit. The old luggage tags.
Come on. I mean, honestly, come on.
That
Like,
shit
I
is
paused
crazy.
it in multiple places, zoomed into that guy's face, like... That does not look or feel like any kind of prosthetics to me, or that feels, in my soul, that dude feels real.
Yeah.
And when you understand the way this world really works, and what the powers that be are actually capable of, and the things that they've already done in this life, it changes the way you see things. Changes the possibilities. All I know is I got a lot of questions. Like, I would love to know who that guy is. Like, I'm not talking about the artist, I'm talking about the person that you're looking at in that video.
Exactly.
What do you all think?
Yeah, let me know what y'all think about that in them comments. I ain't trying to get turned to no mannequin. On a serious note, though, there's an artist named Dwayne Hanson that makes similar type art, like realistic human beings, and they're actually polychromed in oil.
So did y'all hear about them having a portal or an entrance to the underworld underneath a church in Mexico? What we're about to see is something that was never taught in school. We have portals or entrances to the underworld. Yeah, I said it right. Entrances to the underworld, and they're under a church. Isn't that ironic? The underworld entrance is under a church in Mexico. And what I'm thinking is, the same way you can go in and out of this gate or this portal, something else can too. Yes, something else can too. Now, ready your eyes to see what y'all about to see. The gates to the underworld, right here. 4K.
The fuck?
On the top, it say Diablo, and we know what that means. Let's just take a second to marinate in the thought that we really have gates to the underworld. Yeah, we living in some strange times.
That's a fact.
Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this gate to the underworld in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm more of a see it to believe it type person. I really don't take every video and run with it. So do your own research. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments.
Follow me on YouTube if you want the exclusive content, and hit that Gmail if y'all trying to work.
Did y'all hear about the fires in Chile that are happening? 40,000 acres are burned so far. Check this video out.
Shit look like Armageddon.
I'm sure y'all have heard about all these Chile fires going on right now. Now about 40,000 acres are burned, hundreds of people, thousands are missing. Sounds kind of familiar, don't it? There's plenty of articles on these right here. Smart cities in Latin America, Chile for example. This right here explains why smart cities are important. I'll let y'all read that, screenshot it, read it, we'll come back. This city in Chile will soon be launching its Urban Monitor Center, which will serve as the city's brain for data collected from the sensors and cameras located throughout the city. So they're already easing into the smart city thing. This is like a year ago, this article. Yep, it began in 2018. More than 45,000 public lights were switched to LED. The city installed sensors and enabled it to remotely control the lighting order to save energy. So they can pretty much control the entire city with a push of a button. Here's what gets weird though. President of Chile, he allegedly just, the helicopter crashed. The helicopter went down and it landed in the water. He forgot to take his seatbelt off, so he didn't get out. What else is interesting, you ask? Chile holds the world's largest lithium reserves, 90% of which are in the Atacama Desert. So basically this president right here, from what I've been hearing, he wanted basically the power of the Chilean government to have power over this right here and not the bigger people. And now all of a sudden he mysteriously passes away and all this devastation right here happens. So they can just rebuild the smart city on top of it now.
So we got mass fires, the president dies in a helicopter crash, and then we got all this lithium in the desert. Sounds like a lot of propaganda if you ask me.
Now this man's a definition of woke.
We got into the habit of buying junk fast foods that have no actual food in them. We buy gallons of poisonous household cleaners when one degradable soft soap will do. We are poisoning our homes and wasting our hard-earned money for no good reason. Why? They just want you to buy stuff. If you don't want food with chemicals or GMOs in it, then don't buy it. The minute we start taking responsibility and spending our money wisely, every politician, every corporation, and leader around the world is going to know that we have woken up.
The last people I would trust with my health is big pharma and big government, because neither one of those strike me as caring entities. They're all about profit. Exactly. They're all about profit. And what does the government actually do to help?
When a superpower with all this military might attacks, just unprovoked, attacks, like you know, Iraq, Afghan, I'm sorry, Korea, no, sorry, Ukraine, terrible.
You lure them in with humor, then you make them think.
The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Being forced to do drugs? I do that voluntarily all day long.
Is this from a movie or something?
Less than 2 minutes after moonrise, full transformation is achieved. After transformation, no human responses were elicited from the subject. However, he remained mostly calm throughout the night, growling only when approached. He seemed more afraid of us than we were of him.
Let me know if y'all think that was real down below in the comments. I don't know. It might have been CGI or a movie.
Propped up in our ancient places like the Grand Canyon where our ancient cities are and things like that. And you're talking about it's understandable?
Yeah, it's free energy, bro. I understand what you're saying. I got the whole concept of the whole, like, where you're going at it. But,
no, I'm saying, can you pronounce this word? Can you pronounce the word for me? Say yes.
Yes.
Say Kenaninigan.
Kenaninigan.
Say Kenaninigan.
Kenaninigan.
Say Kenaninigan.
Okay, I'll say it one more time. Kenaninigan. That's it? Ooh.
Say it. Right, I know. We know who you are. Say it. That's why you know who I am. Say it. Say it. Kenaninigan.
Kenaninigan.
Say it properly now. Say it properly now.
Right.
Say it properly now. Pronounce it properly.
Alright. Ready?
Kenaninigan.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Go ahead. I'll say it again, right? Kenaninigan.
Oh my God!
This is a joke, right? Bruh. That boy said, Kenaninigan.
Wake up. Do our eyes deceive us? I guess if you have a conspiracy mind, it makes sense, right? Yeah, we know the symbols and they still throw it in our faces. Makes sense though, right? The halftime show is one of the most viewed events every single year. What a time to harvest the energy from the masses, right? I know, you'll call me crazy, then still deny the symbolism. That's Madonna's halftime show. She pops her top and we see what her costume really is. Understand that sports in general are used to specifically preoccupy our minds with stuff that doesn't even matter. So you think basketball is safe from this? This is the Staples Center, aka the Lakers Arena. You guys catching what that looks like? Because it looks a lot like a reptilian eye to me. Yeah, you call it a coincidence until you see one of the biggest stars in basketball throwing up the same exact symbols. Oh, and what are those? What does that mean? If you know, you know, and I know you know. They don't hold rituals here. It's all just crazy speculation, right?
I mean, we already know most of them is pushing a demonic agenda for the most part anyway, so it is what it is. Like he said, if you know, you know, and I know you know. And that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank y'all for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Till next time, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.